I'm Kev, this is Damo, and we're 420 Movie Reviews.
And today we're doing the movie R.I.P.D. and it stands for
Rest in Peace Department. Okay, so the movie just came out recently, 19th of July 2013, as you all know.
We all survived 2012, guys.
Yeah, we all survived 2012.
If you're watching this, you've obviously survived 2012.
Obviously. Anyways, the 3D we watched it the last day, so we don't really know. We're going on this between what we remember. Our memory's kind of a bit shit, but yeah, we will get through it, I'm sure.
The movie is 69 minutes long, which is surprising for us because we didn't know this until about like an hour ago, and when you're watching the movie.
Fail.
You're a funny man. When we were watching the movie.
You said it was 69 minutes long.
Right, correct me. Go on.
96 minutes long, you dirty queer.
Right, anyways. The movie is 96 minutes long, thank you. And when you're watching it, you don't feel like it's not. Well, take away the 6 minutes for like credits and stuff. It's an hour and a half long, but you feel like you've been sitting there for a good 3-4 hours watching the movie. You just get lost in the time.
Because you're queer.
Right.
Anyways, alright, so it's a very good movie in my perspective, and I'm sure in your perspective.
Yes, it's a serious movie. It's got the
serious
best
movie.
bad guys I've ever seen.
Alright, okay. Well, alright. So it's directed by Robert Scallywag, as I like to say, because his second name is really hard for me to pronounce. It's Schwentke or something like that.
Along the lines.
Along the lines of that. But right now we're gonna go through the actors and our opinions on them. And Damien's gonna do the Nick.
The Nick? Oh yeah, Nick. Nick is played by Nick's played by Ryan Reynolds. Now
How do you forget that?
I've seen Ryan in a few other movies. Not off the top of my head, I can't name any of them. But Ryan is a serious actor. He's in some really good movies. He looks like the teacher kind of posh guy from The Hangover.
Teacher. Oh, that guy that your man's in love with. Yeah. Yeah.
He looks like that. He looks like Sack.
Yeah, he does kind of look like.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, doesn't he?
We're looking at a poster from here, and he looks kind of like him.
Yeah. I'll put that up.
We'll show you a poster. The poster's going to come up here now. See, it's just up here.
I'll put it up here.
Poster's just there ahead of us. You can see he's the lad holding the gun with the two hands. You can obviously tell who he is.
Not with the two hands.
No, he's holding one gun with two hands.
Oh yeah, one gun with two hands. Yeah. That's him. And then right beside him, alright, so on my side of him, right, we got Roy. Alright, Roy, his real name is Roy Cephas in the movie, right?
It's the character's name.
He's played by famous character Jeff Bridges, and he plays like. He tries to be.
Hold on a second there now. I don't really know Jeff Bridges, so I wouldn't consider him like an A-list actor.
Oh, he's one of the.
He'd be more of a B-list actor.
He's one of the fathers. You know the fathers that sit down and watch a movie. He's one of those actors that they've been named. Do you always sit down with your parents?
Like Steven Seagal, man.
Like Steven Seagal, or what's that old one that's in Ghost Rider? You know the old man that's the caretaker in the graveyard?
Yes, I know who you're on about.
My father pointed him out, and you know he's one of those guys, Jeff Bridges, right? Now in the movie, right, he plays like a pure badass, right?
From the old west, right?
But right.
Old West.
There is a story to him. There's a good story to him. He's a bit of a softie, you know.
But a cunt at the same time.
Yeah, no, the other guy, Nick is a pure dick to him. In the movie, Nick abuses him, and you'd expect Roy, Jeff Bridges, to do something about it, but he doesn't. It's actually funny. It's really funny, and
he just takes it on the chin, man. He just takes it on his hairy bearded chin.
He takes it, man. In the ass.
Now, Nick starts off as a modern day cop in Boston, right? And he's got a partner called Bobby Hayes.
Bobby Hayes.
But Nick and Bobby have done something that Nick isn't too proud of and wants.
Who Bobby Hayes played?
Bobby Hayes is played by Kevin Bacon.
Oh, we share the same name. Oh, look at that.
But man, funny story, right? I can't think of it right. Anyways. They do something that they're not. what's his name again? Nick isn't proud of,
Nick.
and he wants to like give himself up for it. So they're making a bust. They're making a bust on a big drug dealer like 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
And then
This
Nick.
is where the movie kicks off. Like,
This is just the beginning of the movie, and then Nick is like stabbed in the back by someone.
we
And
won't say who, but he's stabbed
he's
in the
dead.
back by a prick.
he's killed. He's
Right.
gone because he's
And
a
that's-
queer.
Yeah,
He's a queer.
because he's a queer.
He's a
like
queer.
the queer here, right? But he's stabbed in the back by a queer.
And he's dead.
And he's dead. And that's where the movie kicks off.
That's when he joins the R.I.P.D.
R.I.P.D, right? You've all seen Men in Black.
You and
This
Men in
is-
Black, man.
This is the new version. This is the new version to Men in Black. Right? It is good. If you like Men in Black, you will like R.I.P.D. Right? And then who else we got? Okay. Mildred. Mildred is she's like the
She's
the
the one
boss.
She's the one who tells Nick that he's
all
joined
the
the
information.
R.I.P.D.
All the information, yeah. She gives him all the
She
information.
she explains everything about the R.I.P.D. in the movie to you.
Yeah, and her and Rory have a little romance.
They've got a little
Yeah.
romance, but it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Where she hates him 24/7, but she
She-
knows she's got a grudge.
She acts in it very well. That she's played by Mary Louise Parker, and she acts in it very well.
She does.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
does. Now, the movie does start off with Nick and his wife Julia. They're married at this point. And they're living in the middle of Austin,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
she's a Bure.
Oh, she's a beer.
She's fit. She's fit, man. She's fit. No matter what. No matter where you're from. If you're from Ireland, she's a Bure. England, she's fit. America, she's a Bevo stunner.
Yeah, she's French, isn't she? She's French in it. I do believe.
I
She
do
meant
not.
to be French.
I don't.
I can't remember. I think she was. Or is that?
But you see,
Am I getting that mixed up?
her,
Am I getting
her
that mixed
real
up with
name
this
is
movie?
Stephanie
Oh.
Shivlonsk or something like that.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a hard last name. 1 second.
There.
Now. There it is. I'll just put it up there now. Stephanie.
Stephanie Shuzka.
Zoztak.
She's not obviously American.
I think she's French or something.
Yeah, I think she's French, but she's playing an
Yeah.
American woman.
Yeah, she's
That's
something
probably
like
where you're
that,
getting
yeah.
it from.
In the movie, I don't think she's playing an American woman.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think she is, anyways. But she's married to Nick, right? So she's in the movie. She's Julia Walters, and she's married to Nick Walters, the star of the movie. And then but she's a beer. At the start, all lads, you're in for a treat at the start. I like the start. Keep in mind at the start. Keep in mind with that lemon tree as well. There's a lemon tree at the start. Keep in mind with that.
Isn't it an orange tree?
It's an orange tree. Shit,
It's an orange tree. Orange.
That's how long it's been since we fucking watched it. Go on, anyway.
Right. Anyways, it starts off with them in the bed, moves on to the office where Nick is feeling bad about what he did. Doesn't explain to you what he's done yet though. And then
Keep it secret now. Keep it
you
secret.
figure that out during the movie what he's done.
Yeah.
And then he does the bust and he's killed. Right? He's
Yeah.
killed. He's
Yeah.
explained. He's put into the R.I.P.D.
Good graphics too. Good.
It's got
good plot to it.
it's got a good special effects.
It's got good plot.
Good plot, good special effects.
Good plot. You might be able to pick out a few flaws in the movie. I think I could have picked out. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I've seen a few flaws myself
I
in the
can't
movie.
remember well, but I'm pretty sure there was a few flaws in the movie. Now I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but anyways, back to it. Anyways, what happens is he dies. Mildred explains everything to him, right?
Yeah, Mildred. Yeah.
And then she introduces him to his new partner, who just happens to be
Rory.
Recephus.
Recephus.
Recephus, as he was called back then.
Yeah.
But what happens is he's there and they become partners and they find out something funny about his ex-partner, don't they?
I can't remember. No, what is it?
Do you not remember Nick's ex-partner?
No.
The cop partner.
No.
What's his name? He's played. It's Bobby Hayes.
Bobby Hayes.
Remember they find out something interesting about Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobby plays a big part in the movie, man.
Bobby
plays a big part in the movie.
His partner at the start, plays a big part in the movie. Keep that in mind.
You won't see him for a while
You won't see him for-
after Nick dies. You won't see him for a while. But he's
Very good plot. It's a very good
he's
thinking movie.
He's gonna pop back in there, so he is.
Yeah.
And he's gonna stir up some shit.
It confused me a bit. I think
But,
I watched the movie twice.
But they find him.
Yeah.
They find him while they're hunting deados. That's what their job. They have to find people who escaped judgment after they died, decided to continue on Earth.
Yeah.
And they have to hunt them down and arrest them and put them back in prison.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
That's basically all they have to do.
Yeah. So it was obviously made in 2013. It's a supernatural comedy, right? Which is a lot of people are into, and it's written by Peter.
It's based on a book. It's based on a comic book called Rest in Peace Department.
Yeah, and it's written by Peter M. Lenkov, and it was published by the Dark Horse Entertainment. Yeah, you know that Dark Horse Entertainment are pretty good, and they're if you want to check out their stuff. Their supernatural comedies are what I'm into. They're pretty
good.
They're interesting. They're just smart.
They make you think. They make you think.
They make it. I love that movies that make you think.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this was a big movie, and the reason it was a big movie is because it made over $6 million in the first weekend in the box office.
Well, we have the exact number here.
We have the exact number. It made $61,648,500 in a box office hit. It was considered a smash hit in the box office.
That's pretty good.
Now, that was the first weekend. They made 10% of their budget back, which was they spent over $130 million on their budget for the movie, and they made 10% of that back in the first weekend.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking good. Like.
Now it's still in cinemas. It's still in cinemas.
Still in cinemas.
Well, now it might still be in cinemas when you see this video, but as of today, the 2nd of September, it's still in 1st of September.
Yeah, 1st of September.
It's still in cinemas.
Still in cinemas, right? And then the ending. Right, we
ending.
won't ruin the ending, but the ending is.
It's
good. Confusing, but it's good.
Confusing.
It'll make you and your mate have an hour just really good discussion about the ending. The ending, I don't know if I like it or if I don't.
It's not one of those queer endings.
But it's an interesting ending. I don't know if I like it though. Oh.
But you see, the villains in the end, they just go straight to the punch.
Yeah.
They don't shit talk. Like, you've seen movies and cartoons where the good guy will walk in, then the bad guy will explain. Like, he'll capture them and explain what he's about to do.
Yeah.
And then they foil it. This movie, it's straight to the punch. He just gets to his bad idea.
No, what I love about it is, they do. Like there's a point in the movie, right, where you're like, they've lost. That's all I can say, because I'm not ruining it.
It's just that point in the movie where you think they've lost and they're fucked.
You don't normally get movies that do get that.
My favourite scene in the movie, right, they found a deado. And he's turned, like, you can make them, they don't eat, when you're a deado, you don't eat, or you don't sleep, so you just go about life, but there's something about...
You don't eat or sleep, no?
No, if you watch the movie, they don't need to eat or sleep, but, you'll see that after a while, they've got their methods to, like, pick out who are the deados, and they've got, like, they've got their methods, and the longer you're a deado, the more your soul rots. Yeah. So when you stop pretending to be a human, you like morph into this disgusting mutant.
Yeah.
And this lad, they've caught him, right? But what we keep forgetting, and what you're going to keep forgetting in the movie, is that when Nick and Roy go back to Earth into Boston, you're going to realize that they can't go back looking like themselves.
Oh, that's gas.
They can't go back looking like themselves.
Don't ruin that now. Don't ruin that. Yeah.
So. They look like two completely different people.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, you'll see. It's funny.
Nick, the guy Nick looks like, right? It's gas, because at one point he's shooting at the deado who's running loose in Boston.
When he's shooting at a deado, keep watch. We won't ruin it for you. But keep your eye on him. His weapon is hilarious.
And everybody else just sees him as somebody he isn't.
Yeah.
And they start freaking out.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on.
It's gas.
It's good. No, my favourite.
I like where Cephas's Roy's his other personality, when the way other people can see him.
Oh, that's gas. Yeah, you like Roy. Oh, yeah,
that's
Roy.
Brilliant, man.
Yeah. No, my favourite part is when they come up, and Nick is like, "Don't think you should hide this place better?" And they're in a VCR shop.
They come up from the R.I.P. department, which is it's obviously underground, and they come back up through the toilet of all things.
Yeah, it's gas, and they're like, and Nick's like, "Do you don't think you should hide this place better?" And Roy's like, "When was the last time you got your VCR repaired?" Which is so true.
It's mental. It's a mental
so
idea.
True. It's good.
A mental idea.
It's good. Anyways, that's pretty much it.
That is pretty much it.
I'm Kev. This is Damo.
This lad's the real queer though.
Where? We're 420 movie reviews, and we'll be back with another one some other time in the future. Goodbye.